Good evening, everybody. Today this is a corkscrew, like a small foam roller. So we're gonna work today's exercises, mainly drills, but still you can still consider exercises. We're gonna de-stress the bottom of your foot and your toes. So before you do any of this, make sure you get clearance to your doctor saying it's okay to do it. The reason I'm doing this video, we walk. If you walk a lot, sit a lot, play sports, run, well, we always working on our ankles and quads, hamstrings, glutes, but we don't work underneath our foot. So I know I put a lot of videos out. Your feet, if it's more relaxed, massage, more elasticity underneath your foot, then your ankles and calves and shin, they won't be so worn out so quickly. So, and this is great for people that have plantar fasciitis as well. So great exercise to do. So Adrian's going to do the exercise. So the first one we're going to do, we're just going to stand on it for 60 seconds. Now, if you can't stand on it, go ahead, Adrian. We're going to do 3 positions near just one foot. We're going to hold it for 60 seconds, the other foot off the ground. Yeah. So basically, if you got a lot of tension up underneath your foot, you won't be able to stand for 1 minute. So the goal, if you can't stand for 1 minute, you can put your feet down just for a few seconds, like she did. Yeah, a lot of tension up under that foot. The goal is 1 minute. So we're gonna break your foot down in 3 categories: near the front, stay near the front, middle, and near the back of it. So she's gonna go for 1 whole minute, and you want to do both sides of your feet. And again, the goal is 1 minute. You see, she put her foot down 3 times already. And the reason why she's putting her foot just to release some of that pressure for a little bit. Great to do. If you can't stand on it for 60 seconds, then you need to work on this as frequently as you can. Good. All right, let's go to your other foot. Same thing. Go for 60 seconds. Mm-hmm. So all your issues, like with your knee and everything, it's all related. Like, you know how you used to have a lot of issues with your knee on that one? Big difference, huh? You didn't know you was that tender underneath your foot, huh? Yeah, you gotta massage your feet just like you massage your calves and ankle. Halfway, you can't stay 60 seconds, huh? So 60 seconds is the goal. If your foot real tender, do like Adrian, step off of it, step on it till you get to that 1 minute. As you see, she's near the front of her foot, so that's the goal, is near the front of your foot. And you want to do both, so alternate between the two. 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds. Okay. Go back to your left foot. Stand dead in the middle. Ready? Come up a little bit more. A little bit. Yeah, right there. Let's go. More tender there or near the front? Yeah, go 60 seconds. Yeah, I see. Now, there's some people that can stand on there for like 1 or 2 seconds. A lot of them. It's tender. I only had like maybe 3, 4 people that can stand on it a whole 60 seconds without coming off. Keep going at 15 seconds. Again, underneath your foot's really tight, so that's why she can't put a lot of pressure. So when she's standing on it, it's actually stretching those muscles out underneath her foot. Good. Switch to the other one. And typically one foot is a lot tighter than the other one, and it's a lot more tender than the other one. So when you actually do this at home, you'll see which one. So again, We'll do 3 rounds in 1 minute for all front, middle, and the back of the foot. And if you have time, you can do this again. So the front is 1 round, the middle 2 rounds, and then the back is 3. But if it's that tender, I would recommend doing it at least 3 times. By the time you get to the second and third time doing it, it gets better each round. 15 seconds. It's eye opener, huh? So you think your foot is tender? Just imagine your husband's that don't work on his feet. Most people don't. So, all right, near your heel. Don't go directly on your heel, but about right here. Ready? Let's go. 1 minute. Yeah. But you see how tender underneath your foot is? Those are early stages of plantar. So because you're stagnant, you sit a lot, but you're more active than most people that sit in the office because you work out. So think about how many times you on your sit down or running on that treadmill, but you're not doing anything about your feet. Yes, we do videos with a golf ball. It's pretty intense with the golf ball, but most people don't put enough pressure on it. As soon as you feel a little bit of pressure, and then they're like, "Ooh, nah." But here you got no choice. You put all your weight on one foot. And just think about when you're walking and running, your foot never gets a rest and you never give it opportunity to stretch like this. So we'll apologize early, feet. Adrian will take better care of you after this video. Sorry. Yes. All right. Other foot. This was better. Good. Let's hold it. So again, for the sake of the video, we're only going to do one round each position, but I would highly recommend doing 3. And even if you can't stand quite as long, it's okay. You just trying to build and break up those tight muscles underneath your foot. Halfway. So right now, all we're doing is working on massaging the bottom of your feet. So you can do 3 rounds on your own. We're gonna go to the next massage once this time is up. Good job. So the next one she's gonna do, we're gonna move this, and this is a mini foam roller. And basically, you want to roll. Now that we broke up some of that tightness under the foot, now we can actually roll it. So you want to start from the front of your foot, toes, and apply as much pressure as you can, and just go slowly all the way to your heel and back down or back up your foot. That place there, and you're gonna feel every little tightness or bone that feel like it's stiff or locked. So she's gonna do 1 minute of this on her right and her left foot. So model, can you help us? So we're gonna go for 1 minute. Go ahead and go. Put as much pressure. Feel it? It's not quite as intense as that one. But if you put all your weight on it. So you can do the same version of the big one, that first exercise, but to build up to that one, you're gonna have to work on this one first. So after she rolls that foot, we'll give you an example. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Try standing on that halfway down your foot. Go. Yeah, see, she can't. So she want to build up to that. So if you're using the big one the same way and that's how it looks, it's okay. Just do it for 60 seconds. Just stand on it and get off of it until you build up to where you can stand on longer. Other foot, it's intense, huh? Yes. You'll be able to do it that way. See, look. Does it hurt? I've been working on my foot a little bit more, but I can feel it. But again, we only have like 4 clients that can actually stand on a 60. Most are like you, but you were able to stand on it longer than most. Most was like, ooh, ooh, like how you was on the little one standing. That's how most was. All right, halfway. So this one here, do 3 minutes of rolling, and just take your time between each foot. And again, apply as much pressure as you can handle. If you can't handle a lot, it's okay. Just do what you can, and just each round it gets a little bit more bearable. All right. Next one, you want to go on the side of your foot. Nope, inside. Yep. You're gonna roll it like that for 1 minute. You feel it? Now we've done the golf ball like this. This is a little bit easier than the golf ball, wouldn't you say? Especially if you're trying to do the side of your foot. The ball run away. Yes. So again, do that for 1 minute. And as you can see, she's on the side of her foot doing this. You're in shoes all day from sit down work or even stand up work. And tennis shoes or steel toe, they cram your feet up. So your feet is always under like a choker and doesn't get no freedom. So take care of your feet, because if you don't take care of your feet, your whole kinetic chain is affected. Your ankles, your knees, and the tighter your under your foot is, the tighter your calves usually are as well. So you feel tight hamstrings is because you got tight calves. Got tight calves because your Achilles and underneath your foot is usually tight. So start with your toes and underneath your foot and work your way up. Good job. Go to the other side. You can angle it so they can see you going to the side. Yeah. Yeah. So they can see you on going on the side. Go for 1 minute. Good job. And you probably want to invest in one of these, because when you're going through your, like, when women go through their pregnancy, one of the biggest things is their ankles circulation and their feet swell up. This is good to do periodically throughout the day, especially if you like working from home. And even if you take it's small enough that you can take it to work with you too. You can just put it in the case and take it with you. The more you do this, the more circulation you're building through your ankles and your feet. All right, good job. All right, next one we're gonna do, we're gonna help decompress the foot. So she was standing horizontal. Now she's gonna stand on it vertically with one foot. And she wants to spread her toes as far as she can on it, and just you can use the wall to balance yourself and just put one foot and just relax. Make sure you breathe in and breathe out. Let's do that for 1 minute. And yep, and she's just got her other leg up, so she's just putting all her weight And take your toes and kind of just grip it, spread it. Yep. Yep. So it actually helps. This one is not as intense, and that's okay. All of them don't have to be intense, but this one here is still good to open up your feet. So everything's 60 seconds. Like again, if it's too much tension, you can always put your foot on the ground. We're gonna go for 1 minute. And we're gonna use a stick on the next round, well, next exercise, so that way you can balance yourself. Because if we face this way, they won't be able to see it. You know, see back of your foot. All right, good job. Switch to the other foot. See, she can do it on that one. But it's well worth the investment. This corkscrew one that I purchased on Amazon, it's about $41, and it comes with a couple, like the two pieces you see, and they actually come with a toe band and actually two more pieces that come with it. Can you see yourself doing this every day? Would you use it every day? And do it just until you can. It gets easier, huh? 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's let's see if she can do the small one. Go ahead. That's the chest right here. Same thing. We're gonna go for 60 seconds. Ready, set, go. It's intense. Not as bad. Not as good. Not as. You just can't handle it this way. She's doing good. But nowadays we're wearing shoes. You don't 24/7. You don't get your feet to be free. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, switch. So, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And basically, she just got the other foot up and she's just kind of balancing herself on the wall. That one's more intense, or the other foot? Okay. Going good. 20 seconds left. 15. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to stretch the big toe. So I'll demonstrate it first, and then Adrian's going to actually do it. So we're going to turn that this way, and we're going to actually get a little prop to help her. So this one here, she's only going to put her big toes on it. So underneath it, this big bone here, that's called a metatarsal bone. You want to put that metatarsal bone on the ground. So just basically her big toe on it just enough that where the metatarsal bone is touching the ground. See my four smaller toe? Can't see it's in the sock, but they off the edge of the corkscrew. See? So that's what you want to do. Put your big toe here. Make sure that metatarsal bone is on the ground. What we're trying to do is try to stretch that big toe. So if this is all you can do, perfect. You rather do something than nothing. So here's the next step. So if you can put the four toes on the ground, big toe on the corkscrew, and then your metatarsal bone on the ground, on the floor. Use this stick as a little bit of leverage, and then I'm gonna lift my heel. So here's the trick to this. When you lift your heel up, don't go to the side. Try to go straight vertical. So don't jump to the side, and bring your heels up as high as you can. We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. And then after the 30 seconds, you're gonna move your toes up where the metatarsal bone is on the corkscrew. And you're gonna give me 10 big toe raises. So see my big toes on there? My four little toes on the side. So you're gonna give me 10. So the only pressure that you feel is on your big toe. So part of having good healthy ankles, good healthy knees, good healthy hips, back, is making sure you have strength and some mobility in your big toes. So we're doing that with this exercise. We're trying to do some mobility, and we're going to actually do some strength training underneath your foot. So we did the massage part now, so now we're working on the strength. So we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Remember, big toe on the corkscrew, the metatarsal bone on the ground, so you may have to back up a little bit, and the four piggly wigglies on the side. So lift your heel up as much as you can. Yep, hold it for 30 seconds. We're going to hold it for the whole 30. Three, two, one. Now move your feet up to where the metatarsal bone is on the corkscrew. Yep. So your metatarsal bone ain't touching the ground. Now lift your heel up as high as you can. Nothing but your big toe touching. And it's okay if you slip a little bit. Just reset. 1. Remember, try not to go off to the side. Go straight up. 2, and control it. 3, don't flop. Slow and control. 4. It's hard. What's the difficult? 1 to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So we'll do one more round so people can see. Again, the first round is really just to stretch that all those tendons and muscle that's underneath the big toe. So the big toe, I'm not saying the other toes are not as important, but that big toe affects a lot of balance, push off. It affects a lot of stuff. If your toe starts toeing in, it'll start changing the dynamics of your ankle. Your ankle will start pronating or supernating. And if it does that, it's going to start changing kinetic chain. It's going to start going up. It's going to affect the way the knee, the hips. So typically when you got good healthy feet and ankles, your feet will be like this. All toes are able to come contact, they spread. But what happens is because of tight shoes and elevated shoes, your toe starts to go in. What happens is you no longer walk like this. You'll start changing the dynamics of your feet, and you'll start walking like this, like a duck walk. Well, when your feet goes like that, it changes the dynamics of your knees and hips. So it's better if you can walk this way. So that's why we're doing this video, to show how to massage underneath your feet and also to strengthen your big toe. So let's do one more round. Let's stretch that big toe, only the big toe on it. Metatarsal bone is on the ground. And if you can, we're going to lift that heel up. Remember, try to stay in the center. Hold it for 30 seconds. Now, if you can't quite do this and you can only come up, Adrian pretty flexible, but we're just saying if hers is higher than mine. So if you can only get up a few centimeters, that's still a win. So continually doing it and constant and staying consistent with it, you'll be able to get as high as Adrian. See, look at that whole fist up underneath her heel. All right, let's go. That's 30 seconds. So move your feet up a little bit. So when you're doing those toe raises, you feel all the pressure in your big toe. Yep, that's the whole purpose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did 2 rounds today, but try to do 3 rounds if you can. So everything step by step. And I know I got a dye rod. You can use a broomstick or broom handle. And don't do this on a wood floor or tile floor. It's slippery. Make sure you do it on carpet or rubber. So the next one she's gonna do, we just got through doing the big toe. So now she's gonna do all the 5 toes. So you want only your 10 toes on the corkscrew. So here we're going to lift our heel. Make sure the toes are off of there enough that where when you lift your heel, none of your foot is touching the ground. So she's going to actually lift her foot. We'll do this sideways so you can see how her heels are off the ground and only her 4 toes is on there. I mean, not 4, but 10 toes. So she's going to have 10 toes on here. Back it up. So basically the pinky is barely on the corkscrew. So what she's going to do, she's going to lift up just like this, where her heels off the ground. And you just want enough on there where it feels like you're slipping. So your 10 toes are digging into the corkscrew just like this. And she's going to hold it for 30 seconds. And if she scoots up, of course, it's easier. So she only wants the 10 toes actually holding her up and not her metatarsal resting on a metatarsal and then lifting up. You can do that easily, but we're trying to strengthen all 10 toes now. So we're going to hold it for 30 seconds and then we're going to do 10 reps. So just on there just enough that it feels like you're about to slide off. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Nope, not high. Scoot back a little bit. Nope, stay on there and just edge back. Just wiggle back a little bit. Not forward, back to me. There you go. Now you're working. Get to that point where you're almost slipping. Now you feel all 5 toes digging in now? That's what we want. Perfect. That's okay. You want to slip. You want those toes digging into the corkscrew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See? Only the big toe got strength. The other 4 toes didn't help. Now you're going to give me 10 toe raises. So get on there just enough that where your toes are on there. 1. You know you are barely on there when you feel all 10 toes like digging into the corkscrew. If you go too far up on that corkscrew where your metatarsal is fully on there, then you're not getting that full potential of all 10 toes strengthening. It's like your toes are clawing into the corkscrew to try to stay on there. All right. So that you want to do 3 rounds. So the next one we're going to do, we're going to add the toe band. So if you got toes that's inverted inwards, this is a great exercise to do. So you put that on, you're going to do the same thing with the toes, but this time you get to be on there a little bit more. And all we're trying to do is just create more space and more mobility in your toes, and we're trying to straighten it out the big toe. So stand on the slant board. I mean the corkscrew. This one you can get on there a little bit more. All right. Yep. Pull it apart. Now the key to this is have it more near the front, so it pulls that big toe. See how that pull? As if it's just resting on the inside of that big toe, it's not pulling. Now see, it went from in to pulling her toes straight, and that's what we want. That's what we're looking for. Now it's straight, both toes. Before it was in, but now it's straight and out. Let's hold it for 30 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And you can go as high as you can with this one. Perfect. We're trying to create space and mobility in that big toe. That big toe affects everything, affects your whole alignment of your body. And if you can't quite go that far apart from your toes, that's fine. Just do what you can. On a scale of 1 to 10, like if you're feeling a lot of tension, by you want about 2.5 to 3 on the tension. You don't want to go beyond that. Again, you should be doing this at least 2 or 3 times a day. If not, at least once a day. Good job. Give me 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So the next one she's going to do. So this is how this comes together. If you can see it, it comes with another massage, a dual massage ball for your feet. It comes with a mini roller, and then basically like a golf ball. So we'll demonstrate the golf ball real quick. It's the same as like how I did the other videos. Go ahead, Adrian, and roll your feet with that golf ball. And we'll just do it for 1 minute, wherever the tender spot. So when you're using that golf ball size, so you're just rolling the bottom of your feet until you find something tender. So you can actually do that one first before we did all the other ones. If you use it last, like here, you shouldn't have a whole lot of tender spots after all the exercise we've done. $25 more seconds. So what you say? You say you got some of those knots out and tightness. When by the time you got that, typically if you use the golf ball first, it's a lot more tender. But because that's smaller, you can target the smaller areas first. I mean the areas that you couldn't get to more fine tuned, you can get it with that golf ball. All right, switch to your other foot. So this came with, again, while she's doing that, it comes together like this. The toe band goes around. You come with 2 toe bands, and it comes like this in a black bag for it to come in. And you can order that through Amazon. That's good. It wasn't quite a minute, but we want to demonstrate the last one. Same thing. Put your feet underneath it. Yep, we'll just roll for 30 seconds. Any kind of way you want to. You can stand to the side of it in the center. You're just trying to find any tender spots. You can keep it in the center. It's just another little neat little tool that comes with it. All right, that's good. Let's try the other side. We only went 30 seconds. So you can go a minute on your own. We just want to demonstrate. You don't feel as much tension with that one? Mm-mm. That one we really didn't use much. Yes. Yep. So you just roll it any kind of angle. Try to find, again, what you're trying to do is find those tender, those hard little knots around underneath the side of your foot, near the back of your foot. You're just trying to find it. And it's also good to roll your Achilles too. So if she was sitting down, she can put her Achilles in between where those two balls at and roll it. Yeah, you have to sit down on that one, but that's okay. All right. I know this was a pretty lengthy video, but uh, basically we went through the whole thing, zoomed in. So anyone can do these, whether you're elderly, young, middle age, it doesn't matter. If you don't massage your feet and stretch your toes and strengthen them, it'll be a good idea to order this, and you'll be surprised how tender and tight your feet is. So I would recommend trying it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me and Adrian a comment. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Um, Again, it's great for everybody. If you wanted me to do a video more senior friendly, let us know. We can do a variation of that as well, just in case if you have hard time standing up. Adrian, thank you for your time. Thank y'all. If you have any questions, feel free to leave us a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.